Your ad creative is probably one of the most important things when it comes to making sales with your dropshipping business. And if you do not know how to make an ad creative, then you're going to be in a world full of trouble. What's up, you guys? My name is Jaden and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you guys for coming back for yet another video. Before we go ahead and get started, I just want to say that I appreciate all of you for all the support that you guys have been showing on my recent video and just on my channel in general. We've been growing a lot lately and I want to show, my appreciation. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you 3 different ways on how you can go ahead and get creatives made. I'm also going to be walking you through the actual TikTok app and showing you exactly how I go ahead and make my creatives, because I make them from scratch. And I'm also going to be showing you multiple examples of TikTok ads that have worked for me in the past. I'm actually going to show you some that I physically created. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure you go ahead and drop a like. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content here on the channel. And also hit that subscribe button. We just hit 800 subscribers. We're so close to 1,000. And again, I really appreciate every single one of you guys for showing support on these videos. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into my computer and let's get started on these creatives. So here are the 3 ways to make TikTok creatives. There's 3 different ways that you can really go about doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what's my least favorite, what's the method that I use, and what I recommend for you guys as well. So the very first method is to find content on the internet and then mesh them together and make your own video clips, okay? So you're gonna be searching through TikTok, AliExpress, Facebook, and you're going to be using platforms like InVideo.io to go ahead and create your video ad. I believe InVideo.io costs about $10 a month, but it's a fantastic platform, and you don't even need to have any editing experience to be able to use this platform. It's so easy. You just click and drag things where you want them. Highly recommend you check it out. But you can also use platforms like Shotcut. I actually use Shotcut to edit all of my YouTube videos. It's completely 100% free, so you could check that one out as well. I'm not sure how you would do it, for editing TikTok creatives, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. So I recommend searching through TikTok. Don't use AliExpress, don't use Facebook. Just use the TikTok platform. It's probably where you're gonna be able to find majority of the clips. And let's be real, all the ones on the AliExpress pages, everybody's gonna be using those clips. So you definitely don't wanna use those. And that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people won't succeed in dropshipping. And that's simply off the fact that their creatives are just really bad. They don't know how to properly structure a creative. And they also are using the exact same clips that everybody else is using, when they're dropshipping, okay? And that's why you're not getting any sales. All right, so I recommend this. If you can't wait and you just want to hurry up and test a product, you want to put your own clips together, go for it. Or if you want to hire a company like Bands Off Ads, Viral Ecom Ads, any of those other companies to put the clips together for you, go for it. But it's a short-term option. It's only going to last you maybe for about a week tops. And then you're going to have to go ahead and, get your own creative made. Now, the reason why I don't recommend doing this way is just, it's better to have your own creatives. That's one. But then you also don't have to worry about getting contacted and getting hit with a DMCA. If you don't know what that means, pretty much someone like a company or a person will hit you up and say, hey, that content is mine. If they file a DMCA, your whole Shopify store can get shut down and you can get into some legal troubles. So you don't have to worry about that. But if you do go with this method, I do just ask that you stay away from any content that's branded, anything that shows like someone's logo or something like that. Like if you have to think about it, like, should I use this? Just don't use it, okay? And the second thing that I hope that you guys wouldn't do is using someone else's face. Like if you go look on TikTok for a clip and they're using the product that you're trying to sell and it shows their face, please don't use clips with their face in it and then go and run ads. It's not ethical. It's not the right thing to do. And I definitely wanted to make sure that I went ahead and, explained that before going ahead and tell you guys to go with this option. So don't do that. So the second way is you're gonna buy the product and you're gonna send it out to influencers. Right now, influencers are extremely affordable, especially on TikTok. So it's probably not gonna be that hard for you to, hit up some influencers and work some deals. Some people may even do it for free. But what I recommend for influencers is just go ahead and send out some kind of template to, you know, influencers. Try to personalize it for that specific influencer so it doesn't just look like a bunch of spam that you just send to a bunch of different people. Send it out to about 100, 200 people. You'll probably get a handful of people that want to do it, and then you can send your product to those influencers, and you can do it that way. The reason why I like this method is that when you send your product out to influencers, not only are you getting the content, but you're also getting a shout out. So they're gonna post your, you know, they're gonna post your product or the video on their page, and then you can, you know, work with them to have them, you know, tag you. You can gain followers for, you know, your TikTok if you're trying to grow a brand page. I mean, there's a lot of benefits from doing it with influencers. But there's also other services like Buy Low. I've talked about Buy Low plenty of times. Buylow.app is the website. You go there, you'll send your product to them, and then they'll pair you with an influencer. If you want to work with a man, you want to work with a female, you can choose. You can choose the lengths, you can choose the colors, you can choose pretty much whatever you want. How-to video, unboxing video, testimonial. I mean, they have everything on there. And that's where I personally get all of my creatives. I don't really mess with any other sites when it comes to UGC content, because Buy Low just, they kill it. So definitely go check them out. And for the final way to go ahead and get TikTok ad creatives made, it's pretty simple. You're gonna do it yourself. You're gonna order the product on Amazon, you're gonna wait for it to come, and you're gonna make the videos yourself. The reason why you wanna do this is that you'll have original content that no one has, which is extremely powerful when you're trying to differentiate yourself from the competition. Nowadays, you need to be able to stand out however you can. 3-4 years ago, you could probably get away with taking other content from the internet and just running that forever and, you know, make it bank. But it doesn't work like that anymore. You have to be different. Your creatives have to be fantastic if you want to be able to succeed. So by you having the product on hand, there's so many different ways that you can go ahead and create custom content. So another great reason is it's going to be easier to scale. It's going to be way easier to scale because you're going to need new creatives every single week when you're dealing with TikTok. Creatives die so fast, so fast. With Facebook, you can run the same ad for a month. But with TikTok, you're going to need new creatives, even if you just change the sound or if you change the hook. But trust me, you're going to need them. So how my process works is that I have a product research sheet, which I give to you guys for free. It's literally in the description. It's completely 100% free. It's the same one that I use. And pretty much I go through top of the list of all the products that I want to eventually test, and I order the first 3 or 4. I'll order them on Amazon, they'll come, I'll make the creatives, and if the product's not a winner, I won't destroy the boxes like I just said before, and I'll return it right back to Amazon. So you basically lost no money from, you know, ordering that product yourself. Now, if the product is a winner, now you have it on hand and you can go ahead and maybe possibly order the other variants, order the other colors, you know, maybe order more and send it out to influencers, but at least you will have one on hand. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I wanna go ahead and show you guys a product that I was testing. And I wanna show you actual creatives that I made. I ordered this product on Amazon and I made my own creatives. Okay, so here's the product right here. It's a coaster. It heats up your coffee. You plug this into like a block or plug it into the wall, plug it into your computer. And then this product, the coaster heats up. It has 3 different temperature settings. You can click on the actual, on the temperature right here and it'll change it. It's touch sensitive. Really cool product, comes in multiple different colors. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the actual video ad that I created. So I actually made 2. So here's the first one. Nothing's more annoying than drinking your morning coffee and it getting cold. But ever since I bought the Smart Heating Coaster Pro, I no longer have that problem. You just place it right there and it heats that bad boy up. It comes in a bunch of different colors and also has multiple heating settings. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks pretty sick on my desk. All right, so as you can see, you know, very short, very simple ad. I actually ended up taking that last part out with the, I think it looks great on my desk part because I had the 50% off today only and I just didn't think it really fits. I like to make my ads like very natural. But as you can see from the very beginning of the video, it's like nothing's more annoying than having, you know, your cup of coffee getting cold. So a lot of people that are, I mean, coffee is like a very passionate niche. They're very passionate about coffee, about their products that they use for coffee, right? So yeah, nothing is more annoying than, you know, having a cold cup of coffee, right? And then I go ahead and I explain it. Hey, you know, all you need is the Smart Heating Coaster Pro. You put your cup on there and it'll heat the coffee up. So now I've said what the product does, okay? And then maybe I talk about the next, you know, couple of features in the next clip. which I did. As you can see from this part of the video, I talk about, well, I put no more cold drinks, but then I put multiple different colors and heating settings. So what I usually like to do is I like to put like a little bit of like text here on the screen as I'm explaining things, just because a lot of people like to see it more than they hear. So I have one more example that I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Pretty much the same setting. Guys, you don't have to switch it up like crazy. This is why I wanted to make this video, because a lot of people think they're like, man, I gotta make this video, I gotta make another one, I gotta make another one. Guys, just simply changing the sound makes it a new creative. Simply changing the hook is the best way. The first 3 to 4 seconds, you wanna have a really catchy hook. And this is pretty much the exact same video, but I just switched it up a little bit, gave a little bit more energy. That's another thing. You wanna be, you know, like you wanna overly exaggerate every emotion. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna see that in this type of video where I try to do that. So listen up. My coffee is cold again. But I don't gotta worry about that. I got the Smart Heating Coaster Pro, so all I have to do is put my coffee right there, and bam, it heats that bad boy right up. But what I actually really love about this is that it's touchscreen and I can filter through the different temperature settings. And guess what? There's also a pink color, so I may get one for my girl. See what I'm saying? Very, very, very simple. I did the same exact thing, except this time I talked about it being touchscreen and also having, you know, multiple temperature settings. And then I did the same exact thing, but I just switched the hookup. See, this is a completely different creative, but pretty much the same shit. You know what I mean? So, and then as you can see at the end, I also put the 50% off today, and I believe I removed this as well. I just put, it also comes in a different color. It also comes in multiple different colors, so I may get one for my girl. Right? All right, you guys, so for the last part of this video, I actually wanna go ahead and bring you inside of my TikTok app and show you a little bit of the basics on how to use the platform, how I go about making these creatives, and things like that. Don't mind the change of clothing. I actually had to re-record this the next day. Didn't come out the way I wanted it, so hopefully we get it right this time. So anyways, I'm gonna put my screen up right here so that way you can see and follow along as I go ahead and explain this to you. This is my TikTok profile. If you guys haven't followed me on TikTok, make sure you go ahead and do so. I give daily e-commerce advice. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Anyways, so if you wanna go ahead and create your very first creative, you're gonna click the create button on the very bottom of the screen, and it's gonna bring up me. And as you can see, there are a bunch of different options that you can go ahead and you know, choose. So what I like to do is I like to make sure that it's on 3 minutes, especially if I'm recording inside the app, just because you need that extra time. Sometimes like I'll be recording a clip and I'll re-record the exact same clip multiple times, and then afterwards I go back and edit it and pick which one I think is the best. But if you do something like 60 seconds or if you do 15 seconds, if you run out of that time, you're screwed. Okay, so I like to put it on 3 minutes so I have more time to record. So I'm gonna flip the camera and I'm actually gonna show you how to record a quick hook, okay? So the hook is the most important part of your creative. If you don't have the hook right, no one's gonna purchase from you. No one's gonna watch your advertisement to even go to your website and so on, okay? So if this was my product right here, this iPhone block, I'm gonna show you exactly how I would go ahead and do this. So this charging block for my iPhone is an absolute game changer, and I don't know what I would do without it. You saw what I did there? You saw how I like enticed them to want to keep watching. So why is this iPhone block the best thing ever, and why do I need it? Okay, so the next thing, I'm not going to go through the whole video, but the next thing that you would do is you're going to want to talk about your features or your benefits. So it goes hook, features and benefits, call to action. Okay, that's all you have to do. It's very, very simple. So I did the hook already. So now the next thing I will talk about is, you know, it charges your phone extremely fast. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be for your product. And then I'm gonna wrap it up with a call to action. You know, shop now for 50% off today only, or something, you know, along the lines of that. So another thing I like to do is, say for example, I don't wanna be, you know, in the video, or I don't wanna, you know, use my own voice. I'll use the text to speech option. So for example, for this video, maybe one of my text boxes would be like, this iPhone block is a game changer, okay? And say for example, I don't want to say this, I can click on this button right here and it'll bring me all the different voices that I can use for text to speech. Then you can set the duration and where you want them to actually say it, and you're good to go. And this is how I actually format almost 80% of you know, my TikTok ads. It's just faster, it's quick. I could just find a bunch of clips, and then I don't have to really think about, you know, actually saying anything or anything like that. Just type it out on my phone and I'm good to go. I got a creative. So this is definitely something that you can do. As for sounds, now sounds is very important when it comes to TikTok. You should always be trying to find a way to implement some type of trending sound into your creative. That's gonna help, you know, you be able to sell more of your product because people are going to be familiar with those trends at that time. Okay, so any way that you can implement your product into a trend, I highly recommend you do it. Now, as for like trending sounds, you want to just go to the search, and then you can go to TikTok viral, and then you can see which ones are actually, or what sounds are 100% going viral at the moment. I wouldn't recommend using anything that's you know, could get you in trouble with some type of copyright. Like I probably wouldn't use like a Snoop Dogg song, or I wouldn't use like a Snoop Dogg song or anything like that, but definitely some trending music. Do keep in mind that you're gonna need to have a personal TikTok account. If you have a business TikTok account, it's only gonna show you certain sounds. So you wanna have a personal TikTok account for this. And then some other quick features that might, you know, help you out is a timer. So you can set a timer right here. And so that way you don't have to actually click on your screen. You just press start countdown, and then you can get prepared for your clip. I know a lot of the times you'll be recording a clip, and it's tough to use the product and record at the same time. This is why I definitely recommend that you get some sort of selfie stick for this, just to help you out with your creatives. You can do, you know, different effects. They have different filters that you can go ahead and mess around with. You can use voiceovers. So again, if you just want to put a bunch of clips together and then just do a complete voiceover over it, you can do that right in the app. And as far as that, that's pretty much it. You got stickers that you can throw on the screen, different types of, you know, images that you can go ahead and throw up if that's something that you want to do. If there's like an effect that you want to use, like sometimes I will use, I forgot where it is exactly. But I would like to use some sort of effect right here. You can click on the image, and then you could put an image in your background and actually have it up on the screen while you're recording, which is really, really dope. And one final tip that I can give you is to use outside apps. So you can definitely use just your regular camera app. So if you want to do that, the best apps that I've used personally is Videoleap and InShot. Both of them have a free plan, I believe. They're not very expensive. But they're fantastic. They have a bunch of different features, and you'll definitely be able to make more high quality videos if you use outside apps. But I tend to just use the TikTok app. I feel like I can make, you know, good enough creatives right inside the app. But those are definitely some options that you can go ahead and try out. All right, you guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I hope that you took some type of value from it. I've been wanting to make this video for a minute now because I know how important TikTok creatives are, or just ad creatives in general. And I know a lot of you guys are trying to transition from Facebook ads to TikTok ads, and you may not know this stuff. So like I said, I hope that you took some value from it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see from me in the future. And yeah, as always, I'm gonna see y'all next Friday.